How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're back with Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. We are nearly at 8,000 rooms. Either way, I'll be being brain dead again, which is good. It's good, don't get me wrong. But, well, like, he hasn't died yet. I really hope he dies at some point, because I want to beat him. I want history to remember that brain dead was brain dead. I mean, he's not that brain dead if he can get this high in the game, is he? He's got those spider senses to avoid Specimen 10 and the assholes of the game. Alright, don't need to worry about it too much. It's only brain dead. He's a bit gay, if I'm honest. Alright, we'll ignore brain dead now. Anyway, Hobo eating a sundae. What a great name! 110! That's something, man. The names are the best thing about this game. Why can't we see more of this in other games? Little leaderboard things. I mean, they have it in retro achievements. Why not in games people actually play these days? Alright, cool. Maybe I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. But we are going to be getting to quite a milestone. 8,000 rooms. That is the same amount of rooms as you get life points in the start of a Yu-Gi-Oh game. So you know what? I would be quite grateful to be able to top that. That would be something. That's something I do in, anytime I play, Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion, I kind of register the room numbers, the solid thousands, as, Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. 2-5, Dark Magician, 2-6, Guy the Dragon Champion, 2-7, Gauze, 2-8, Felgrand, 2-9, Dark Paladin. Man, these numbers are just coming to me. Well, all of them, obviously 3,000 is Blue Eyes, but 3-1, I can't really picture a 3-1. 3-2 would be Black Skull, 3-3 would be that Masked Beast thing. 3-4... No, again, I can't picture anything. 3-1 and 3-4 have nothing. And 3-5, Meteor Black Dragon. That's something I do with these room numbers. I kind of associate Yu-Gi-Oh monsters with them. But now I'll actually be associating life point counter. Sorry, that's a really nerdy thing to say, but my brain is like 80% Yu-Gi-Oh and 20% Misk. Misk items. So, you know. God, I can hear the calm music. The kind of nice music I actually enjoy in Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. And it feels so, like, nice. I want to turn up the volume on my headset. Can I do that? If I can find the... Yes, give me that sweet... I don't know why this ambience is my favorite, but sometimes I'll be, like, studying and stuff. And I'll listen to this music, and it just puts me at peace. Really... This is one of the things I love about Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. It feels like you're in a dream. I mean, hey, I've actually dreamed of this mansion once or twice, getting chased by imaginary creatures. It's also one of the reasons why I wish, they'd make more monsters. Or, like, you know, they said about making create your own, Jumpscare Mansion. And they have mods for that, but none of it's official. I've got this room. Okay, that could be... To be fair, I prefer this one over the one with the table and chair, and, you know, like, you could possibly go the wrong way. This being linear... Oh, it really does depend on what I get, to be honest. Here's a question, right? How am I meant to clear this room if I had Ringu and Specimen 10? I know Specimen 10, running fast, around corners, he's a bit of a shithole. So maybe around corners like this? Maybe I can get away with that, but... To be fair, I don't know if I've even tried Specimen 10 in this bit before. Alright, but he is popping up. Ringu's popping up, but she's only popped up once so far. And the last, like, time I did this, out of, like, 8 episodes, she only popped up once. It's just the fact I'm getting the more threatening enemies now. I mean, again, Spooper's not popping up as much as he should. And he really should one of these days. Like, okay, he appeared, like, a few episodes ago, but... I really should be having more of him, and I don't know why. Alright, well, today's subject was meant to be Alice in Wonderland. Or, I guess the Halloween of 2024. Basically, like, the kindergarten really likes hosting events and stuff, and... Well, last year's Halloween was pretty shit. I'm not gonna deny it. I mean, it felt like the kindergarten had just, like, opened up again or something. Well, maybe it did because of COVID. But the main issue I had with it was the fact there was not really a theme as such. Everyone comes in dressed as not Alice in Wonderland. Dressed as Snow White, and then they walk around and stuff, and then there's little games you can play and all that. I much preferred this year because it just felt so much more lively. Like they actually thought about the decorations and stuff. You know, we were told to Oh, we've got Becky. Okay, Becky's Becky could be an issue. She could be problematic. You never know. Look, there she is, gonna give me a hug. Oh, wait, I can just run around you because you're an idiot. You don't have any degree. You don't have any university degree, do you? No. Do it again. Do it again. Okay, she's not there now. Maybe I bullied her into submission. But yeah, this year, oh, you should see it. You should see it, man. I mean, like, I want to say, like, you know, in, like, American TV shows, they really, like, do up the sets and stuff, and they make, some party events. I'm thinking Vampire Diaries more than anything. But they make these parties look really good and stuff. It's kind of like that in China. And when you've been in England, where they don't do that, where, I don't know, they just have a little, like, stand with the worst kind of decorations you could imagine. Like, it's very nice to be in a place where there's actually money and thought put into events, like school events in particular. But that's just me. I dressed up. Well, I was gonna dress up as Dracula, and then the people were like, oh, well, like, Kid was like, oh yeah, we'll get you the clothes, we'll get you the vampire clothes. And then when the day came, when the costume finally arrived, it was the cape. No makeup, no other clothes, just the fucking cape. I was like, okay, I'll take matters into my own hands. I'd been at the kindergarten long enough to know where they keep the spare clothes, and then that became some kind of witch vampire thing. Something the kids didn't know what I was dressed up as. Oh, Misty bitch! It's been a while. Just gotta be careful of, well, you are actually gonna be detrimental to my health. So if you get partnered with Specimen 10, I might be in trouble. And it's possible, but I'm just gonna be careful with what I end up trying to get stabbed by here. So yeah, I suppose that wasn't exactly that fun, costume-wise. And it was me and 2 other foreign teachers and 1 Chinese teacher, all at one small little fruit stand. Me, Millie, and Amelia had drawn some little faces on some oranges. And they were actually quite good, some of them. But we'd gotten through it so fast because there was 3 of us. Whereas, like, well, the other teachers, they didn't have their, like, kids with them. I only had Millie and Amelia because they couldn't sleep. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make you work for me, children. And they loved it. Weirdly, they're both good artists, but for some reason Amelia's art was better. Maybe because she understood the concept of drawing on an orange more. But whatever Millie did, it was like a little scribble. I was like, yes, this is perfect. And I was like, yeah, why not? I mean, we're not being paid for this, are we, to draw oranges? That's the thing with the contracts here, and all the foreign teachers complain about it, but we don't get paid for like extra events and stuff because it's included in the contract. I don't mind that much, because the kindergarten looks after me, and also I enjoy just doing Halloween stuff anyway. Even so, it was just like, YOLO, whatever, we'll just draw a dick on some oranges, draw Squidward's nose, if you will. And that did actually turn into a nice memory for us. I'd like to believe that Millie and Amelia will remember this when they're older. They probably won't. I mean, of my kindergarten memories, all I can really remember is, I am still looking at the screen, but it's quite hard to do like this. Okay, that scared me. Sorry, I was so focused on playing the game without actually looking at it. Is that... That's working, right? I can see the colours change. I got good peripheral vision there. I forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, when I was in kindergarten, I can remember, like, vague things, like colouring black paper, like just black scribbles. That was me drawing. I can remember being addicted to my mother, and I can remember being in this, like green screen car, where, like, you know, there's a video in the background and you pretend to drive a car, and it's meant to be cute. But beyond that, I don't really remember much else about the kindergarten I was in. I remember a reception, kind of. I remember my teacher. Oh, okay, a little cowboy. Come on, cowboy. It's time to get slaughtered. It's time to 100% beef you. I haven't even had 100% beef in, like, 1,600 rooms. Alright, again, not much to worry about there. But yeah, what was on? Oh yeah, Alice in Wonderland. So, it was a great event this time round because everything was so pretty. I mean, they make the foreigners dance in every, like, special event. But then with, like, Halloween, they call it a flash mob. It's basically when all the foreigners come in the middle and then they start dancing to a song. That's not flash mob because there's no surprise there. That's a very organised flash mob. In fact, that's just more a dance routine. It'd be a flash mob if it was generally, like, in the street and people start randomly dancing. This isn't randomly dancing. This is forcing teachers to dance when we came here to teach English. I'm fine with it because I played Just Dance in my teenage years. Other teachers tell them to fuck off. And it's so funny We had, like, our new manager there, who I'm kind of getting along with now. But I was a bit uneasy about her, because she was new, and I do that. But she was just trying to say, like, okay, you guys should try and walk this way, and try to, you know, pose, and add a bit of spice to this dance. And none of us were having it. We're just like, no, we're not doing that. You're making life difficult. And after 5-10 minutes of trying to... Yeah! What's this? Okay, guys, I'm done with this place. As interesting as it may be, I think I'm actually in life-threatening danger here. I can't imagine it going on much longer, and I've gone way too far down to get back up now. Okay. I'm guessing the next page will be his death or something. Because he's found a sickle. But is that going to mean... Is that going to mean he's going to say, oh, I found a mansion, I'm going to rest here or something? And then he goes mad? Oh, no. Could be like a shining thing. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so in conclusion, foreign teachers, we want to just do what we came here for. And then we get other stuff going as well. Ah, you got me that time. Okay, no, I'll give him that. I'm going to wait to heal, obviously. I'm going to chop his ass because he's a little asshole. But to be fair, I've been quite good at dodging him up until now. Whoa, nice triangle on your back, man. Alright, fine. I mean, he's not that much of a threat. Just kill him a few times. At least he can't chase me down the hallway. He's so weak. He's a weak little baby. So I don't need to worry about that. But to be fair, with Halloween, it's like one dance, everyone dances to it, flash mob. I know Christmas is coming up, which it does that. It comes every year. But during Christmas, the kindergarten likes us to come up with our own little performances. There were at least 3 last year by foreign teachers. I did one... That was a weird noise. I did one by myself, which was like the 12 days of Christmas. And I'll probably try and do that again. Having said that, last year I could actually, you know, breathe and stuff. And this year it's getting a bit harder to breathe because I've had too much Chinese air. I think one of the teachers did Jingle Bells. Like the South African teachers did that at the time. And then the European teachers, the Dutch, German, and Dutch again, there was Santa was his name, S.A., and it's like the bingo song. There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name, oh. But there's a Christmas version with Santa, and they just did that. Alright, whatever, cool, you're dead now. Still no pages. Where are all them pages at? They're coming in so slowly now. Alright, but nearly at 8,000, come on. This will be an achievement. I mean, to be fair, what I've done, already an achievement. But 8,000 will feel like I've actually gotten somewhere in life as a human being. You know, some people climb mountains. Becky again? I gotta admit, like... I mean, yes, Specimen 10 is actually a threat. But I feel like Becky is gonna be the end game for this playthrough. Yeah, and see, this is where it gets bad, because now I can't dodge that. Alright, I can. But what if something was chasing me right now? I'd have to tank it. Okay, we could be in trouble. How do I dodge this bit? Okay, well, she wasn't there, so I couldn't test that. This is a very good place for me to die. Ooh. Only because the rooms are quite tight. This is normally what killed me before. So the fact Becky's here is bad news. It's not, like, critical, but I'm not feeling safe right now. Oh, if I get something else now, I could be in big, big trouble. Big dildo cock-sized trouble. On the bright side, they're long corridors. Yeah, good. Good for you, babe. Good for you. Please go away. Please go away. Go away! You don't normally last that long. Oh, come on, let me have 8,000. She's certainly sticking around this time. Should have waited in that room, but I didn't do that. Alright, she's gone. Fine. No threat. But she's coming up more often, and I think that is spelling the end of this playthrough. I wouldn't be surprised if the next episode I died. Yeah, but I also went to my American parents and dressed up as Captain Jack. My girlfriend helped me with that, and it was painful. And she wanted me to wear a wig that would have itched the fucking hell out of me. Sorry to swear, but I needed to emphasize the point. Wearing a wig with a Halloween costume is a terrible idea because you will itch to death. You will die of itchiness. Alright, nothing else here that I need to worry about, right? No? Okay. Because normally that roaring dinosaur specimen, I don't know what his name is, likes jumping out at me when this baby comes out. So I'm expecting the worst. Alright, fine. No threat yet. But that was cool, actually, because I hadn't seen my American kid for a few months. I almost thought I'd been forgotten by them. But then it turned out that, well, their current kindergarten was losing their teacher because, I don't know, they didn't like the current teacher they had, or there weren't enough kids to kind of support him or whatever. So, the moral of the story is the American kid should have stayed with me. And now he says he wants to come back. And between you and me, I told my Chinese teachers about it. Liko... Oh, God! Okay, that scared me. Oh, shit. Fuck. These guys, really? Alright, well, I might concentrate on this bit a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little inch smidgen of concentration. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, I've got full health at least. There we go. Yeah, so my teacher Liko was kind of like, oh, wow, that's amazing. And then she told Zhao, my Chinese teacher, who, I'll be honest, my Kurski, my American kid, could be quite traumatizing to her. Especially when he full-on screamed at her for, I don't know, commanding him to do something. And my little Zhao was like, no! She was just so scared, just like, oh no, the nice class is gone. We're gonna be colonized again. But that happens. 8,000 rooms. Hell yeah. Let's duel. Let's do that because I've got 8,000 rooms, boys. Let's take a look at that sexy leaderboard. I did save, didn't I? I did. Cool. And I'm 115. My God, it's got Waluigi. Waluigi plays this game. Okay. Also, someone's phone number plays this game. Didn't know that. Oh, but it's in sight. It's in sight. I mean, like 5 more ranks, and I'll be able to see what 100 is. And I might actually get to 100. That'd be so nice. And I'll record it. And I'll prove that I've been here in life. But, well, first things first. Well, I'm going to cross out on my list because I did Alice in Wonderland, which I didn't really talk much about Alice in Wonderland, just that it was a good event. I didn't even mention that we did a little video recording and kids dressed up and all that. And I was meant to be like this like doorman to the fantasy world of Alice in Wonderland. But, that's something else entirely. I mean, it was just a nice event, and you guys should work in China if you're sick of being poor, used by the government, and, you know, you want to actually meet some nice people. Just saying. I'm not jealous of the West. We might not have air, but you guys don't have money or a good house. Alright, anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Next episode is going to be the last episode for me today. So I hope I get through it, but I'm not exactly liking my odds for some reason. I feel like the monsters are getting worse, but they're getting subtly worse. So anything could happen. It could be a good episode next time, or I could die. I guess we'll see that in the next episode. If you want to play the game yourself, see if you can beat 8,000 rooms, get those Yu-Gi-Oh! Life points. There'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, a little bit of scratch hunt this time. See ya!